here
crashing
crashing
out.
out.
Echo
Echo
my
my
G.
G.
Oh
Oh
shoot.
shoot.
Oh my
Oh
god,
my
I
god,
have
I
an
have an
echo.
echo.
Ah,
Ah,
shite. Okay, did that help? Do I have an echo now? Echo of Doom. Echo is crazy. Oh no. Okay, wait, hold on. Is that better or is there still an echo? Oh no, this is not good. We are starting off street. Oh my god, yes! No echo! Vivette, we are so Vivette. Yes, we are so Vivette right now. It is good. Oh my god, cinema. It is so Nova and no echo at all. Wow, wow, wow. I really do appreciate everyone tuning in. Twos, no echo. Oh my goodness. Ah, no echo, no echo. Oh my goodness. Okay. Yeah, I'm the guy who Sultan blocked. Okay. Shout out Sultan. I love you, Sultan. I love you so much, bro. Please, if I could get an unblock one day, please, brother, please. Okay, chill stream on some chill. Okay, so honestly, if I'm being honest, I do not have a plan for this stream other than I wanted to do this fun segment. I don't think that segment will go well, but we're gonna see. I don't know. I'm probably gonna keep my #1 shipper badge if I'm being honest. But here we go. Here goes nothing. Okay. Okay. How do I start this segment? Okay. Instead of starting this segment, I do want to do something else. What are we doing today? We are going to be doing a fun segment. Okay. Before we do that, I do want to do something else at the beginning. Oh, shopping spree? No, no. No shopping spree. No. We're not mentioning the shopping spree. No. Trip to Bali? Yes! Oh my god, Lily, how'd you guess? We are going to be taking a trip to Bali. Every single one of the 36 people in this chat right now, we are going to be going to Bali. Under Kami. So Kami's gonna take us all to Bali. All 36 of us in chat right now. Oh, 41 now. Oh my goodness, 41 of us. How amazing. Okay. What did I want to do? Oh yeah. Okay. So stream. So the first thing that I wanted to do is that now that we have a community, right? I think that we should.
Yo, Shay Anal Hawk.
Ooh, TTS. Oh, no, not TTS. Louisville, thanks for the subscription, buddy. Thank you so much, Louisville. I appreciate that. All right. Anyways, thank you so much, buddy. Okay, what was I gonna say? What was I gonna say? Oh, right. So now that we have a small community, we should create a community name. Thoughts, anyone? Community name? I think it's time for a community name. Oh my goodness, Louisville, Kentucky. Thanks for getting us started. 1 out of 10. Woo! 1 out of 10. Thank you, Louisville. Okay. Anyways, like I was saying, what was I gonna say? Oh my god, what was I gonna say? Oh right. We were supposed to. We are going to create a community name. Thoughts, anyone? Shy anal plugs. Ooh, that's a good one. Shippers anal hawk. That's a good one. Hawks. I thought about hawks. You know what? I'm gonna start off by telling you the names that I thought of. I originally thought of the nest. I think the nest would have been fire, but it's too serious. Get it? Cause like my last name is pronounced hawk, but then it's like you're on a nest, cause we're in a nest, cause we're all birds, cause we all flock together. Oh my god. But okay, so nest could be one. Another good, very good shout could be perhaps it could be emergency. Emergency is a very good one. I'm not gonna lie. Adapt gonna sue. Adapt might sue. I don't know. Is bro high? Yes, I might be high. I might be high today. I'm not gonna lie. Day 5 of Ramadan. I'm stuck for a law. But anyways, I think that I think it's best if we brainstorm as a class together. Let's brainstorm class together. Hawk Tua. I think no. I am fasting. Adian, stop. I'm fasting. Anyways, he's high off love. Ooh, no. It's stuck for love. We keep it halal all the time around here. No love this month at all. Oh my goodness. Am I lagging? Did I just have a lag spike? What was that? Okay, anyways, what was I gonna say? Oh, right, okay, so a few names that I thought of was The Nest, Sultaners could be good, The Healers, ooh, The Noticers, that could be pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. Real Voice, oh boy, I'm having a real voice moment right now. Well, that's not good. Why am I having a real voice? Is my internet fried? Who am I getting am I getting DDoS right now? Who's trying to DDoS me? Real voice. Okay, you know what? Never mind. Okay, so let me get into the segment of the day. Everyone clap it up, segment of the day. Oh my goodness, it's the segment of the day. Yippee, I'm so happy. So the segment of the day is going to be, we are going to be citing whether MGent, or it doesn't have to be MGent, whether the clips are heels or no heels. That is the segment of the day. Everyone clap it up, clap it up. Yes, yes, everyone clap it up. We're gonna be doing a heels or no heels segment. So what y'all are gonna do, you, everyone in this chat right now, you're going to be putting in the chat links of MGent clips, and we are going to be citing together with polls and with very good discussions whether the clips are heels or whether they are no heels. All right, W segment. There should probably be some music for this, but we can go with the flow. All right. So heels or no heels. All right. Let me switch back to desktop. Boom. Oh my goodness, we are at the desktop. There you guys. Wow, so amazing. All right. Good stuff. Good stuff. All right. Let's go to the clip queue. So I was testing this out. This is not a part of the. This is not going to be a part of the thing. But we are going to be doing the heels or no heels segment. All right. So feel free, bro. Is parasocial maxing? Yo, chill. All right. Put in the chat some clips you want us to react to. Is bro on drugs? No, astaghfirullah. I never do drugs. All right, are we talking about gifts? I just joined. Yes, we're talking about gifts. We're talking about whether the gift has, why am I a mod? I'm not gonna lie, I just modded a whole bunch of people, so y'all have fun in here. All right, feel free to yap and whatnot. Finn, you got this, bro. Okay, ooh, the first clip, oh my goodness, the first clip. All right, let's check it out. Can y'all hear that? I don't know if y'all can hear this.
Yeah, all the rides are here.
Twos. Can y'all hear that or nah? So we're reacting to all of your clips. Yep, basically. All right, heal 100%. Coming, we haven't even started. Oh, twos. Okay, y'all can hear it loud and clear. All right, let's have an initial reaction to this clip.
Yeah, all the rides are here.
All in favor of Epic Universe? Raise your hands.
I'm in favor of both.
I'm in favor of both.
That's a non-answer, bro.
I'm in favor of both.
All in favor of this Universal? Raise your hands.
I only like it because of Megatron, but that's it.
Okay. Well, that was an interesting clip, if I'm being honest. All right, hold on. Chat, hold on. Give me a sec. All right, so we are healed, bro. Yes, okay, so let's have an important breakdown discussion of this. All right, so I think that the majority of chat is in agreement that these are heals. The reason why is because when you notice the question being asked, right? You notice the peep. This peep right here is a very monumental peep because it describes that Agent right now is agreeing with Emily and they're both in agreement to go to the specific place when Rage and Cinna haven't even agreed yet as a whole, right? So from this clip alone, we can judge that we are being healed essentially. Am I right? Am I right or am I wrong? Poll, I think poll up. Let's poll up. I think these are W heals. I think when we're going for heal or not, I personally think that this is a very good heal moment. Wow, such great analysis. Thank you. All right. Feel free to poll in the chat. W tunnel vision. Yes. This was already described before, but I think this right here is a heal. If we move further along in this clip, we can see that. If you're a hashtag noticer, as
all in favor of this Universal, raise your hands.
Right here, as they're both in agreement together, which further proves my point that these are good heals right here. I think that if I were to describe it in a heal. In a heal analysis, like in terms of like if there was a scale, I would say that this would be a 6 out of 10 on the heal. How do I vote twice? Heal or no heal? Okay, I don't think y'all can see. Can y'all see the? Oh yeah, you can kind of see. I'll just I'll move my face out of here. But these are the polls. We are there's a major favor for yes. W's. Okay, W's. We are all in favor. Oh my God, I'm just moving around a whole bunch of stuff right now. Is that my chat box? I don't know what that is. But oh GG's. What am I moving? Hold on. How do I move my face cam back? Oh my God. Oh, there we go. I got it. We did it. I got it back. Oh my goodness. Wow. All right, next clip.
Fucking. Oh, you did turn it off. What the fuck is that?
Okay.
What did you just do?
Oh wait, initial reaction. My bad.
Oh.
Hold on, I messed it up. We gotta get the very initial reaction to this clip.
Fucking. Oh, you did turn it off. What the fuck is that? What did you just do?
That's my defense, bro. You wouldn't.
OBS is currently active. All stream recording will be shut down. No.
Cancel.
What was that?
Okay, these are what we call the Gagent heels, right? These are not traditional. I mean, I shouldn't say not traditional, but these are the homosexual version of the heels. In which case, we see Ragent. An amazing, this is an amazing couple right here. I think top 3 couples on Twitch. You have Rage and you have Agent 00, right? You can see that when Agent is scared that Rage is going to attack him, instead of a very scary reaction to it, he actually spreads his legs, which is an interesting defense mechanism, if I'm being honest. But spreading the legs actually helps him. It spreads a message that he's ready for what's going to happen. He's ready to take on your Rage, right? He's ready to take on the 10 inches of Godzilla, right?
What the fuck is that?
And so
what did you just do?
And so you can see that
bro.
you can see that how he gets all happy and how he even has this, look, all 32 showing right here in this very moment. So it's honestly very, it's very clear as to what the answer is going to be, if it's a heel or not. Am I actually awake? Yes, Finn, I know it is your what in the analysis. Okay, so I think that in terms of heels or no heels, in my opinion, these are amazing heels. I think this is the best example. This is a very prime example of 2023 Agent when he was romantic, but in this case, with your Rage and a friendship that it's not even a friendship, right? Because we're healing at the moment. So we don't know what this is, but whatever this is home. I can assure you that. All right. Kami hates love. Yeah. Oh my God, you just hate love. So heels or no heels? Nice. We're all in favor of the heels. All right. Next question. Next prompt.
Should I go to? Can you rub my stomach?
Yeah.
Should I go to like the sauna?
Yeah.
Cause the sauna, I feel like sauna. You really?
Hey.
Oh, keep going.
No.
I saw that on the screen.
No,
That was really cute. I saw that on the stream outside.
No.
Ragent.
No.
I had to run back and congratulate you.
Mondo, please get them out of my room, please. Love.
I think these are amazing heals right now. So far, we're 3 of 3. We haven't had a single bad healing moment. Right here, you can see that Rage is obviously in some sort of discomfort, right? If we do a play-by-play analysis, he's obviously in some sort of discomfort. It might be, I have to change the batteries out or something. His head's not working. I don't really know what's going on, right? And so he's rubbing his belly in terms of to show Agent that, his batteries need cooling over there. And he actually rubs his belly, which is it's a very interesting mechanism to cool robots down in terms of, the usual processes and whatever. And you can see right here that Cinna, instead of having a more discomforting look at what's going on at this Ragent moment, she actually confirms and stands with Ragent by actually moving out of the frame, right? To actually give them that space, to give them that private space that they need to heal some more together. And even Emily gets excited and walks into the frame to actually assure both Agent and Rage that these are good heals and that they should, whatever they're doing, they're on the right path, 100%. All right. So that's that. So heal or no heal? All right, we are in there's one person who says no, but to that one person who said no, fuck you. I mean, astaghfirullah, I shouldn't be swearing, my bad. Oopsies.
Oh,
All right, next heels.
I'm interrupting.
Okay, the six.
Oh my god!
What's that up his butt?
Agent!
He just put his toe, his big toe up his butt.
Toe in.
He just put his toe in his ass.
There's no way my toe made it in your ass, bro.
It was in the crack. You sick like that shit. Gang, what the fuck?
Nigga, why are you leaning on me, bro?
Jesus Christ!
You know I'm in full guard.
Gang, he didn't just do this. He fucking moved the fucking toe in there, gang.
That's not true.
All right, so we have to do a very interesting play-by-play analysis on this specific one, right? And the interesting play-by-play analysis on this specific one is that while it initially looks like something that's about to be insane, like out of this world, because as you can see, you know, they're obviously preparing for something, right? Rage and Agent, they're on the bed preparing for something. But as we move forward, you know, even Emily moves out of the way, you know, to give them that space to do whatever they want to do, right? But as Rage moves backwards, Agent's toe actually gets stuck somewhere. We don't know where that is because the camera can't see that, right? And one thing about us noticers is that we do not create things out of our imagination. Whatever is factual, we keep it factual. Am I right or wrong, right? So whatever is factual is whatever is factual. Whatever's on screen is whatever's on screen. So as we see that he actually is in pain for whatever happened, for wherever that toe went. You know, wherever that toe went, it caused pain for Rage. And ultimately it ended up, you know, arching his back, which is an interesting choice for being in pain in this very certain circumstance, right? You know, even Emily and Cinna, they're actually looking at Rage in, you know, in awe because they're having a very wholesome Raging moment. But then what happens is that he screams so out of pain that it almost seems as if he's actually getting hurt. He's getting physically hurt by something, and it's the physical type of hurt is not a good type of hurt, it's a bad type of hurt. Because he starts rolling onto the ground and it looks like he's about to fall off the bed, right? And what ends up happening is that Agent gets a little flustered, but Rage over here, he's not looking so good. If we keep forwarding the clip in this very moment,
Why are you leaning on me, bro?
You know, and what I'm trying to say is that this is an interesting clip, and I think that this clip should be properly. This clip should be properly, you know, discussed. So, what do you guys think? Do you guys toe in booty? Are these heels? Okay, so more 62% yes, 38% no. So last two clips were better heels. I do agree. I agree that these were better heels, but you know, the people have spoken. These are still good heels. I do agree that the last two clips were better heels in terms of, I think that it was more in the sense of, you know, like a 6 out of 10 or a 7 out of 10, but this right here might be a 5 out of 10 heel or maybe even a 4 out of 10 heel, but it's not low enough to count as an unhealed moment. So yes, we are going to be doing that. Yo, GG's. Yo, what's good? What's good? Hello, everybody. It's Char here. Hi. How's it going? Hi, everyone. All right. So that's this clip. The toe in booty, we are counting that as heels, but it barely made it, you know, because of that toe in the booty. Well, we don't know if it's in the booty, right? Because once again, us notices, one thing about us notices is that we never make imaginary lines. We never think of imaginary things, right? So we do not know for sure where that toe went because the camera wasn't pointing there, but we can make safe assumptions to say it was a good heel because there was more enjoyment than pain.
Wait, yeah, call Agent!
Oh my god, wait, please answer her.
Please answer.
Agent! Oh, Agent! We miss you!
We miss you, lady.
I don't
That's so sweet!
Agent, we miss you. Hi.
We miss you, baby.
Agent!
You said what? At the end, yeah, at the end of the night. We made it just in time
Wish
to
you were
land.
here!
Yes, we did all of that.
11 drinks!
Buster Beater got the last drink in Canada. We got the last drink in Canada.
2 minutes on the clock.
You're Canadian! You're Canadian, Agent!
Yes.
Perfect. I'm gonna take it for the $11.
All right. So that's the end of this clip. Exactly, she said the thing. Why are you laughing? Okay, there's no way I'm doing this right now. Okay, so this is a very interesting clip, right? The reason why this clip is very, very interesting. Oh, why is Emily black all of a sudden? All right, anyway, we're not gonna judge. So this clip is very interesting all of a sudden because of the fact of many different reasons throughout the clip, right? There's many different instances where it shows that, you know, you're being healed, right? You're getting a healing moment. You could see that there's some sort of connection, that there's some sort of chemistry, that they're being passionate about this individual who's named Agent by this other individual who's named Emily, and the ship name obviously being Emjin. But we're not shippers around here. We're just noticers. We're just observing clips at the moment, right? So I think that it's important to recognize that this is actually one of the best heals that we've gotten in a very long time, because not only was Emily drunk, so you obviously had real feelings that were being involved, but actually, you know, Agent was in a surprise call after they, you know, surprise Rage with this call, right? So there's a bunch of different things that are coming into play in this very moment, right? So I mean, most of them are just, you know, most of you guys are agreeing that these are heals, right? But you know, for the sake of it, let's do a play-by-play analysis, right?
Oh my God, wait, please answer her.
In this very moment, you know, Emily has by far said the most so far, and Agent hasn't even picked up, right? So, you know, Rage has just, oh, let's call Agent, but Emily has said so much, and the clip hasn't even started, right? Oh, there you go. There, Agent starts talking, and Emily has probably like, oh, Agent. So, you know, this buildup is really adding on to the suspense of what's going to happen. And then there you go. There's her actual proper excitement into, oh, Agent, blah, 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 blah. Right? So that's that. And then if we keep moving forward, you can see that Agent in this very moment was comfortable enough to actually show his forehead, whereas in his streams, he's not comfortable enough. So that idea of comfort is really showing that, you know, he's comfortable around these people here he's with, right? We miss you. That if y'all don't know, We Miss You was a very pivotal moment in June, I think June 26th to June 27th of 2025, where Emily actually confessed that she misses Agent, she misses he was here while drunk after 10 beers on a birria cart night, right? So that's important to keep in mind, the idea of we miss you, right? And you can obviously hear that she was the loudest among the group.
We miss you, Agent.
Right, she said she missed you like 3 times already. That's enough heals for me already. We're already healed like how many seconds in? It's already been like 15 seconds in and we're already healed, right? Let's just keep There we go. There's the first awe of many. So that's another important thing to determine. There's the first awe of many. We're going to get a lot more awes throughout this clip, but that's another important thing to mention. I think she's on her like third or fourth awe right here. So let's keep going.
That's so sweet.
That's so sweet. That's so the fact, the connotation that sweet has in this moment, while she's obviously looking at fireworks, because obviously fireworks, right? It's very something that's very colorful. There's a lot of huge noises, right? And so the fact that she's saying that's so sweet, it's not like that's sweet, right? She said that's so sweet. So the addition of the so in addition to the sweet, right? It adds to the compelling nature that there's actually something going on, whether it regards to chemistry or, I mean, we don't know, right? At the end of the day, we're noticers at the end of the day, right? Because at the end of the day got to end, just as the day is ending with a fireworks show. Let's keep going. There's her like 5th or 6th awe, or like 6th or 7th awe right there, right? All right, let's just keep going. She zooms in for some reason, so it makes me a little suspicious of whether she was distracted, whether she was doing something, because why would she hit the zoom button on that specific moment of the firework, because nothing special was going on with the fireworks. So that's a little something to keep in mind as we move forward with this clip. Oh, that we miss you, baby boy. So now flipping over to the Ragent heals. The fact that Rage, although he is younger than Agent, called Agent his baby boy shows that there's obviously some sort of dominance going on, right? That Agent loves being submissive and Rage is the dominant one. That's exactly why he's saying, oh, I miss you, baby boy, right? Because I miss you, that in and of itself is a heal of its own, but baby boy adds another heightened layered because it's a baby boy, right? So he's pretty much saying like, oh, I miss you, baby boy. Perhaps he finds him cute, or I don't know, right? I mean, I'm just a noticer, right? I'm just observing the clip. I'm observing factual information, so we have no idea what's going on, right? We generally don't know, but let's just keep going.
You said what?
You said what? The fact that he had to ask you said what instead of just, you know how some people be in conversations, right? Like, oh, oh yeah. Like they're not actually listening to the person and they're just assuming what they're saying. But the fact that he wanted to know what Agent said just shows that he's really deeply caring about him. So that's some good Agent heals right there. That's pretty good.
At the end, yeah, at the end of the night, we made it just in time to land.
Wish you were here. Now she ends up, now back to the Agent heal, she ends up finishing her phrase of I miss you and I wish you were here that we remember from June 2076 or 2025, right? So from that Beer Card night, we finally have a Say It Part 2 moment, which adds to the it heightens the factor of the heals from this very 1 minute clip right here.
Yes, we hit all of them.
11 drinks.
Buster Beater got the last drink in Canada.
Canada. So the fact that Rage mentions Canada first out of all of them, flipping back to the Ragent heals, right? It shows that he deeply understands his presence of being from Canada and actually liking the Canadian atmosphere, right? So that's that. All right.
Last drink in Canada.
You're Canadian. You're Canadian.
She shows the fact. Okay, back to the engine heal. She mentions that you're Canadian twice, not once but twice, and that even further heightens, the heals that we're getting.
Agent?
Yes.
Perfect. I'm gonna take it for the $11.
All right, and the clip ends with her thank you. Right, so this is that's the clip right there. So there you go. Where's the unmod yourself button? The biggest yapper on Twitch right here. All right. All right, let me see you. Island Boy going crazy. Island Boy, what are you doing, gang? Yo, chill. Island, what are you doing? All right, so these are good heals. At the end of the day, we have concluded that these are good heals. Let's move on.
He types Chris next door, and then I... Oh, be careful. Hello, Agent.
Hello, Earthling.
Hello, fellow Earthling.
Would you happen to know what, Em, would you happen to know what 30 times 450 is?
30 times 450? Oh, yes.
4.50. Not 450, but 4...
1350, I think?
1350?
Wait.
No,
Times 30?
Yeah, $4.50 times 30.
Oh, yeah. 135.
That's 135. Okay, all right.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
thank you, Emily.
Oh.
Give Cinna one. Give Cinna one.
Okay, yeah, give me one.
Cinna's not that bright. We're good.
No,
Okay. No, you're right.
All right, I want to hear your thoughts in the very beginning. Y'all have said oh. So the fact that y'all have said oh is kind of crazy. Is something happening in the chat, or are y'all saying oh because of why would you okay. This is kind of mom. Yo, my moms are crazier than friggin' racist or healed. Okay, buddy. All right, let's continue. All right. So we're not gonna leak any of the chats, right? Because we are good people. Basic human decency.
Be careful. Hello, Agent.
So let's start from here. So the fact that she starts out by saying hello, Agent, that she's the one greeting Agent, even though Agent's the one who called her. She's just asking for affirmation that, she's the one who called right here, and she's asking whether Agent can hear her so that they can have a proper conversation where they can both hear each other, right? So, all right, let's move on.
Hello, Agent.
Hello, Earthling.
Hello, Earthling. The fact that Agent said Earthling instead of Emily adds to the heightened factor because not only is he addressing her as an individual, that she's an Earthling, obviously knowing the lore, that she's an alien, but also he's addressing all the people who watch Emily because, as you may know, another name for Emily's community is Earthling. So, the extra Emily Earthlings, obviously. So that right there adds to the heightened factor of a heal that he not only cares about her, but also the people around her so that he can address everyone, in proper.
Hello, fellow fellow Earthling.
Hello, fellow Earthling. The fact that she mentioned an Earthling to Agent, well, first off, the first connotation of it being, you know, Agent is obviously a human and not an alien, right? So he is actually legitimately a Earthling. But also the fact that she's hinting that Agent being a valuable member in her own community as the Earthling. So that heightens to that adds an heightened factor to this moment right here by saying, you know, hello fellow Earthling, because she's addressing that, you know, he is one of hers. So
yo, would you happen to know what would you happen to know?
all right, so that moment right here is pretty interesting actually. You can hear that Agent pretty much said, would you happen to know what, right? And then he starts stuttering. Why would he stutter, right? Because it would make no sense if he already knew the question he was asking, because he's the one who wanted to call her to do a math problem. So it makes zero sense to me personally that, you know, why he's specifically asking whether or not, you know, why he's not asking, why he's stuttering for a question that he's possessing, and that AIM has to move in. You know, like I said, we're noticers here, so we only look at most factual information, but that is an interesting fact to keep in mind, that AIM actually had to jump in because Agent couldn't finish his sentence, whether or not being, you know, whether he had a bang in hand, or if he had a Diet Coke in hand, or even, you know, as we've seen most recently, the Voss water. So, you know, or maybe a combination, you know, he might have needed a combination of all of them, honestly. So yeah. All right, let's keep going.
What 30 times 450 is?
30 times 450? Oh, yes.
4.50.
All right, so you can hear, I'm not quite sure what's happening at the other side of this moment, but you can hear that AIM is stuttering because he is trying to clarify himself of a specific question, right? Like he wants to make the question more factual. As you can see that, you know, perhaps maybe we can have a different angle at this later on, but perhaps Agent actually told AIM, you know, the specifics of this question that he wanted to ask originally, but didn't have the guts to ask originally himself. So there's that. So we can see that Agent is actually having AIM clarify to Emily so that Emily can give the right answer, because that's what we're looking for here.
Not 450, but
1350, I think.
1350.
Wait. Time.
You see how Agent immediately jumps in to ask 1350. Oh, now all of a sudden he had the guts? Now all of a sudden he had the guts, so he didn't have the guts to ask her initially? Well, that's an interesting point to note. The fact that he originally didn't have the guts, but now he all of a sudden has the guts to ask and clarify for his answer.
30?
Yeah, $4.50 times 30.
Oh, yeah, 135.
You can see how Marcus immediately raises his eyebrow here. Look at how concerned he is that Emily will not be able to answer this question.
35.
He gets so surprised and raises his eyebrows in this very exact moment because he is surprised that, you know, she's answering correctly, first of all, but she's also answering correctly to, more importantly, who? To AIM and, well, Agent.
That's 135. Okay, all right.
Okay.
Thank you, Emily.
Oh,
Yeah. Thank you, Emily. See you soon. Thank you, Emily. See you soon. Let's break that down. Thank you, Emily. He didn't just say thank you. He said thank you, Emily. If you didn't know, if you say the person's name, that causes more. There's more chemistry involved with it, rather than, you know, because you're actually addressing the individual rather than just saying thank you into the void. And then what did he say later on? I forgot.
Oh,
See you soon. See you soon is also very important. He didn't say see you later. He said see you soon because, you know, we obviously remember what happened, but see you later, alligator. The alligator ended up dying, right? So see you soon is very important because he expects to see him. I mean, he expects to see her soon.
Give Cinna one. Give Cinna one.
Okay, yeah, give me one.
Cinna's not that bright. We're good.
Cinna's not that bright. He didn't say Cinna's not that smart. He said Cinna's not that bright, which further exemplifies that Emily is more bright to Agent, and that Emily Emily is brighter to. Emily is brighter to Agent, right? So that's exactly what he's exemplifying, that Cinna is not as bright as Emily. So that's another important thing to mention, the specific connotations of the words that he uses.
No,
All right, what do y'all think? Y'all agree? She's a flower, correct. All right, nice. Next clip.
really limited to certain areas.
Okay,
Really?
maybe not then.
We can ask.
I'm not gonna lie. Tell you, China hit. China was fire. China didn't give a fuck
China
about
could
cameras.
be fun with friends.
Yeah, and it's bare cities.
Yeah.
I went
I'm
alone
down.
when it was boring. With my
Nah.
Mom.
What? Yeah, well, you
that
want your mom.
Yeah. That was kind of boring.
That's a
but
different type of trip.
maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wait, I could be your China tour guide.
You like it?
In China. Ni hao, ni hao.
Ni hao.
Ni hao, ni hao. You'll be fluent in Chinese by the end. It'll be great.
Then I'm making it right.
You didn't.
All right. These are good heels right here. From the jump, we can see these are good heels right here because she mentions that she went to China, but what about China that she mentioned is that it was boring. So what is she trying to imply? That, you know, perhaps going with someone else could make it more fun for her because it was boring. But you know what? Let's just start back from the clip and then we'll see how it goes.
Really limited to certain areas.
Okay,
Really?
maybe not then.
We can ask.
I'm not gonna lie. Tell you, China hit. China was fire. China didn't give a fuck
China
about
could
cameras.
be fun with friends.
Yeah, and it's bare cities.
Yeah.
I went
I'm
alone
down.
when it was boring.
I went alone and it was boring. That's exactly what I was talking about. So she's implying that going with someone or a group of people in more particular, like care as a whole, will be more fun to her, right? But what's important to note is that she said, I went alone. So literally anyone, if they go with her, will be fun. So.
My mom.
What? Yeah.
Oh, you went with your mom. So you're implying that anyone other than your parents would be more fun. All right, we'll keep a note of that.
Yeah, well, you want your mom.
Oh, and Agent somehow seems to know how it's gonna go. You know, go visiting with her mom. You know what? We're not gonna go into the nitty gritty of the family stuff. All right.
That was kind of boring.
That's a
but
different type of trip.
maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a different kind of trip. What do you mean by that, Agent? What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean by that? That's a different kind of trip. What do you mean? What do you mean by that, Agent? Agent? What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? She said that's a different kind of trip. That's a different kind of trip. So in his mind, he's already visualizing the amount of different types of trips that exist when you go with a group of people to a certain destination, right? It could be a work trip. You know, with Care, for example, you're with a bunch of streamers, you're going to stream your work at a different location, right? It could be a family trip, as we've already seen, you know, that's a different type of trip, you know? It could be, what are some other different types of trips? Come on, help me out. It could be a school trip. Well, obviously they're not in school, so it's not gonna be a school trip in this circumstance. It could be a friend's trip. They could go with their friends and have fun. Or it could be, you know what, we're not gonna get in there because we are noticers at the end of the day.
Wait, I could be your
I could be your tour guide. The fact that she mentioned I could be your tour guide. I could be you're not referring to Sinner or Rage because she directly looks at Agent as the clip moves forward. And as you could, this is further exemplified because Agent looks at Emily, so it's more clear that she's referring to Agent as I could be your tour guide. Your meaning Agent 00 is the your. In question, and Agent obviously is you know, is mind blown, like, oh my goodness. Well, not in this case, but you know, he's kind of surprised at that question because he's looking at her with larger than usual eyes. You know, actually, never mind. That might have been a bad take. he looks exactly the same. But anyways, you can see how Emily is more excited in this case because you know, I could be your tour guide. Let's keep going.
You like it?
Yeah. Sinner was involved with, you know, a different conversation, so I'm not going to worry about that. And Rage was obviously trying to sit down. So Emily was obviously referring to one specific individual in this circumstance, not Care as a whole, which is why Agent said yeah, meaning 3 times, 3 meaning obviously, you know, as we all know, is the sushi brain rot.
In China. Ni hao, ni hao.
Ni hao.
Ni hao, ni hao.
Now this is good heels. This is very good heels, right? The fact that they're exchanging in a conversation in a language that is familiar to her but not him is very good. It's like when you're learning about different cultures and different languages, but more specifically your friend, right? Because they're obviously good friends. They're obviously very good friends, right? We're just stating the facts here, right? All right, let's keep going.
Fluent in Chinese by the end.
You'll be fluent in Chinese by the end. you will be fluent. Not Sinner, not your age, because they're, you know, even though they're talking about a care trip to China, right? She's referring to you'll be fluent by the end. You, as in you, Agent 00, Mr. 32, all 32 right here. You will be fluent in Chinese. So that's
It'll be great.
Will be great. That's
You didn't make it right.
do y'all agree or not? W friends, W5 China. GG's, you're going too fast. What do you mean I'm going too fast? I'm going too fast? How am I going too fast? Okay. All right. No. I'm not getting rage baited. I'm not getting rage baited. I'm not getting rage baited. I am not going too fast. I'm going perfectly fine. I'm perfectly fine. I'm perfectly sane. I'm a very perfectly sane individual. All right. Let's keep going. We're gonna do like a few more, and then I can't do this anymore. I feel insane.
Who's going?
Me.
Emily.
One queen.
Yeah, you're supposed to say that.
Just based on her face, she wants me to call her a liar. That's the actual legitimate queen. 2 queens.
Right.
Lar. Please don't say you're stupid enough to put 2 queens this early, bro.
Whoa!
God, bro.
Oh my
I'm cooked.
Agent. Oh my god.
I'm cooked, bro.
It's over.
Wow.
Blank.
Luck is
Oh, man. Hey, yes, sir. That was a good hair for you, too, cuz.
Okay. All right.
One queen.
These are good heals because I know I'm already skipping to, you know, the final judgment right here. Like, I'm already talking about, you know, whether it's a heal or not. But in my opinion, the reason why let's just break down the clip. Let's see what happens.
Yeah, you're supposed to say that.
All right, in this very specific moment, obviously Sinna's distracted with something we have no idea what she's worrying about. Look at Rage right here, the way he's staring into him and the way that he's staring into her. We already know that Agent loves his stares, right? That's something that, you know, that is factual information, can be found on TikTok, which is the most factual place to go if you're looking for factual information, right? He's staring at Emily to try to read Emily's face, and as he's doing that, Rage is trying to get what we call the side heals. He's accumulating some of these side heals, right? While the good heals are happening in this very moment. He's trying to read her right now. And as we can see, oh, is that Anonymous? Anonymous with a 5 gifted! W Anonymous with a 5 gifted. We did it, guys! We did it! Shopping spree soon! We're going on a shopping spree. Nah, W Anonymous. Damn, that's crazy, W Anonymous. The fact that you just gifted 5 anonymously, that really brings, you know, W Money Lottery. That really brings, you know, some joy into my heart. So we are going to be going on a shopping spree next stream. I said it. We're going to be going on a shopping spree next stream. We're totally going to be doing that. W5, we know it's you, Agent. W Agent in the chat, bro. W Agent. W shopping spree soon. We are going to be going on the shopping spree soon. All right, let's continue. Thank you, Anonymous. Thank you once again. The fact that you gifted anonymously is kind of crazy, so I really do appreciate it. Can I get a Lambo? Shut the fuck up. All right. I mean, no, sorry. Astaghfirullah. Haram. All right, let's continue.
Just based on her face, she wants me to call her a liar. That's that.
I can't swear. I gotta remember that. All right. Let's continue the clip.
Just based on her face, she wants me to call her a liar.
All right. We gotta.
To call her a liar. To call her based on her face. Just 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 based on her face.
Hold on. I gotta digest this.
Just based on her face. Just based on her face. Just based on.
All right, in this very moment right here, as a continuation from my previous thesis, we can see that Rage is obviously in jeweler mode. Like, no reactions out of him. I have no idea what he's doing right here. I'm gonna be honest, like, what is he doing right here? All right, but he can see that just based off her face, meaning that, you know, as we Agent is somehow able to read Emily just based off her face. He doesn't need any other piece of information, just based off her face, all the little strands that exist in a person's facial structure. We can see that he's obviously off the jump. He's not even talking about hand gestures, he's not even talking about body posture, he's not talking about anything, just the face.
Based on her face, she wants me to call her a liar.
She wants me to call her a liar. The fact that you could read someone's understanding of, you know, whether you're lying or not, just off the base of a face is kind of crazy to me. Thoughts? It's kind of crazy to me. You know, she hasn't provided any noise, like no words has come out of her mouth, no comments on body posture, nothing, just based off her face.
It's an actual legitimate queen.
And the fact that Emily laughs immediately after, yet Agent does not change his original answer, further heightens the argument that, you know, he was able to judge, or he was able to read Emily perfectly, you know, based off the face.
2 queens.
2 queens. Okay. And Emily is obviously in shock, yet still, you know, we've had several different, what's it called? We have several different reactions to, you know, Agent's original thesis, but, you know, he's still sticking with the same thesis at the end of the day.
Right.
Obviously, you see Sina in shock because there's no way that he would do such a thing, and then he looks at Emily to reaffirm his original decision. Rage gives a smirk, knowing whether or not Agent is lying or not. Sina ends up being, you know, a little confused on why he's not, you know, providing. Oh, what's that? Anonymous with the 5! Yo! Anonymous with the 5! W Anonymous! What the heck? That's crazy! W5 from Emily! Damn, we got both Agent and Emily in the chat. W5, yo, that's crazy. Yo, that's insane. W5, that's insane. W Agent, you know, from the 5 earlier, no, but in all seriousness, that's crazy. That's insane. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. W Mgens, I mean Mgency. That's crazy. W big G5 right here. That's crazy. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. W5, the fact that you gifted anonymously, I don't know if this is the same person, but if you did gift 5 more anonymously from your initial 10, that's crazy. I appreciate you, for real. I really do appreciate you. Thank you so much. All right.
Liar.
Oh.
Please don't say you're
liar. He said liar, okay.
Stupid enough to put 2 queens this early.
This is a very pivotal moment right here. Because Agent, obviously, he doesn't know 100%, right? Like, there's no way he would know 100% unless, I mean, there's no way he would know for 100%. So he's obviously very scared to pick up the card. But even though he's very scared to pick up the cards, look at what he does right here.
Bro.
He picks up both of the cards at the same time. That's big balls right there. So he was so confident in his initial decision to read Emily that he picks both of the cards instead of picking one at the same time to build more suspense. That's just how confident he was. And then we get the reveal that he was right all along. That's crazy. That's a good play right there.
Wow.
And obviously, everyone was surprised. You don't see Emily as surprised. We're not quite sure why. We're just noticers over here. You know, we're just stating the factual information. You know, we're just noticing.
I'm cooked.
She's not as surprised as, you know, some of her other clips of her being surprised. You know.
Agent. Oh my god.
And then something happens right here where she says Agent and looks at Agent directly.
Oh my.
Which is an interesting play. You know, I'm just stating factual information. For some reason, she said Agent and looked right at Agent, and Agent is obviously smiling in this very moment right here.
God.
I'm cooked, bro.
She's obviously wondering how he guessed it. Maybe, perhaps, perchance. We don't know. We don't know for sure what's going on.
It's over.
But even still, you know, these are good. I think these are very good heals right here. But you know, it would have been even better heals if this was the round that Rage got eliminated. But yeah, that's the one for the day. All right. Second stopping spree. All right, buddy. I found out that this guy on Twitter. Oh hell no! Stop!
I'm not
Okay. All right. Let's get back on track. All right. All right. Emily reacts to the Say It clip. This is probably gonna be. Let me just check on the time. Let me check. Hold on. All right. This is probably gonna be my last one. I'm not gonna lie. L reactor. All right. Let's see. Maybe, possibly, perhaps, perchance. We don't know. All right. Let's see.
And I just want to into it. Once and for all. Well, I'm not into it, but I wanted to comment on it. Is that I miss Agent. I wish he was here. You happy with that? Okay, great. I'll see you guys on Sunday or Monday. That's all I have to say. And I will see you guys in the.
Oh, was that me? Anonymous, a 5 again? Yo, okay, Anonymous, you gotta chill, bro. Yo, Anonymous, you gotta chill. Put down the credit card. W5 from Kai. Yo, put down the credit card. Dead ass, bro. You gotta put down the credit card, bro. There's no way you just gifted. I don't know if it's the same person, but there's no way you just gifted 15 to me, bro. There's no way. You gotta put down that credit card, bro. Just put down that credit card, bro. Just put down that credit card. I appreciate you so much. For real, I appreciate you so much, but put down the credit card, man. It's Sinna now. W is Sinna. They're all together. Rage is next. W is Sinna. No, Anonymous, for real, bro. I appreciate you. But you don't have to, bro. I appreciate you. You don't have to. Yeah, I appreciate you. We all get rolls. We all get cinnamon rolls. Yes, we all get cinnamon rolls. But no, I appreciate you. Thank you so much. You didn't have to. I'm for real. All right, we gotta restart this.
Is that I miss Agent. I wish he was here. You happy with that? Okay, great. I'll see you guys.
All right, wait. Did we already watch this? I feel like we already watched this. Did we not watch this?
Oh, sorry.
Okay, no, we stopped like midway.
Okay, great. I'll see you guys on Sunday or Monday. That's all I have to say. And I will see you guys in the next one. Ta-da! Thank you for watching. And I hope you have a great rest of your day. Thank you for watching. Thank you for the support. I love you guys. Thank you.
Oh my god, that was so horrible. Oh my god, I haven't watched that and like, oh my god, that is so bad. That is so freaking bad. Oh my god, what was I even thinking? I'm insane. And then I just said thank you like 10 times. Oh my god, ew. Oh, sorry. That is so gross. I'm having a physical reaction of disturbance to that. Oh my god. Oh my god.
All right, this one's very important. All right, we gotta break this down in full. Let's start breaking this down. Right?
I know.
So she immediately starts saying, "I'm not gonna watch this." Ew, ew, ew. All right, that's obviously bad heels right there. Or actually, you know what revelation I had the other day. Okay. I shouldn't say revelation. That sounds crazy. That sounds insane. But okay, not revelation. I meant to say, you know what thought I've had the other day? It's the thought that why would you be so nervous to watch something when you thought was normal the next day, right? Because didn't she wake up the next day right after this clip talking about how there was nothing inherently wrong about what she said, and if she was really farming, then why is she this embarrassed to actually watch it back? We're just noticing around here. I'm just saying the factual information. That's something to keep in mind. Why would you be so nervous and why would you be so embarrassed to watch something back when you were farming? Intentionally, perhaps. We don't know. The factual information, right? We gotta keep the facts in mind. And then the next day you happen to say, you double down, right? So that's a very important fact to keep in mind right there.
Well, I'm not into it, but I wanted to comment on it. Is that I miss Agent. I wish he was here. You happy with that?
The fact that her voice, and she started screaming even further as soon as you mentioned, I miss Agent. The recalling that name just adds to the factor because that's what makes you scream even more. So that's another interesting fact to keep in mind.
Okay, great. I'll see you guys on Sunday or Monday. That's all I have to say. And I will see you guys in the next one. Ta-da! Thank you for watching. And I hope you have a great rest of your day. Thank you for watching. Thank you for the support. I love you guys. Thank you.
Oh my god. That was so horrible.
All right, so you start. Oh. Bro, Anonymous, stop. Stop. Oh my god, bro. Stop. Stop, dude. Stop. You're gifting W Rage. W Rage. Oh my god. Dude, stop. Just stop. Anonymous, I'm so serious, bro. Just stop. You don't have to, gang. I appreciate you so much. W Rage. Yo, bro, Anonymous, I appreciate you so much, dude. You genuinely don't have to, bro. I'm so thankful, bro. Thank you. Bro, bro, you don't have to, dude. W, yours owner getting richer. Bro, I'm so serious, dude. You don't have to. I appreciate you so much, dude. Dude, that's crazy. I don't know who you are, bro. I wish I knew who you were. That's insane, dude. I wish I knew who you were, but thank you so much, dude. That's so nice. That's 20 subs. You understand how crazy that is? Dude, that's crazy. Bro, funding the shopping stream. Oh man, dude, I'm so thankful, bro. Thank you so much. Whoever Anonymous is, bro, I really do appreciate it. Like the fact that you're gifting to me, and you're gifting anonymously, bro. I thank you so much, bro. For real.
Oh my god, I haven't watched that in like, oh my god, that is so bad.
So she says that I haven't watched that. That's a little interesting, isn't it? I haven't watched that yet. That seems to be the #1 top clip on TikTok that editors usually use when they create the engine edits. And as we all know, that Emily most probably, we obviously can't say the facts in this specific moment, but most probably she watches all the TikTok edits before she reacts on stream. So the fact that she says, I haven't watched it in a very long time is kind of suspicious, don't you think? You haven't seen one of the biggest, most pivotal moments of 2025 Prime Engine, in a long time, in December, and it's only been, 6 months, like 5 or 6 months since the clip happened? That's an interesting thought. We're just noticing here. We're just noticing, though. We're just noticing here.
That is so freaking bad. What was I even thinking?
What were you even thinking? So remember the fact that you said in June 26th of 2025, during the Prime Engine, during the night of Burial Cart, that you were just farming. And then the day after you said there was nothing inherently wrong about what you said. So why would you say, what was I thinking, when in fact you were intentionally farming, or perhaps you did not mean it in that specific way? That's an interesting thought. We're just noticing here, though. We're just noticing. I'm not here to provide my own opinions. I'm just here to provide factual information.
I'm insane. And then I just said thank you like 10 times.
Ferris?
Oh my god, ew. Oh, sorry. That is so gross.
Ferris?
I'm having a physical reaction of disturbance to that.
Ferris?
Oh my god.
Physical reaction of disturbance. You know what? I don't think there's anything else to notice here. I think we're all in agreement that this is good heals right here, even though that she was disgusted by watching the clip, the fact that she was disgusted actually turns it around and makes it some good heals, So that's that. All right. Did someone say engine? Bless, yo, bless. What's good? What's good? Bless. W blessed in the chat. Thank you for pulling up. All right. Hey! You can't. Oh, all right. This clip right here. Interesting. Hold on. Let me see. Can we fit this in? All right. You know what? Whatever. This is probably gonna be my last clip. Last one. Probably. Unless I'm schizo. All right. Let's see. Hey! You can't start it yet. Are you screenshot that? You can't reach. So you didn't reach. Hey! 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 I'm ready. 3, 2, 1. You already know when Rakai says, I have a question for you, it's not gonna end up well. All right. You already know that. From the jump. The moment anything questionable. Well, not question. The moment like Rakai starts asking a question, you just know it's not gonna end up well. I'm gonna keep it a buck, right? Here's just another good. You can't start yet. All right, let's break this down from the start. So what ends up happening here is that he's obviously trying to do this challenge right here. This is a very huge game, or not huge game. It was a pretty huge night in Mafiathon, right? Mafiathon 3. So he was playing this game right here, and then on the side you can see Rakai most probably looking at Emily. We don't know the facts. We cannot confirm or deny. So he was most probably looking at Emily, which is why Emily had the reaction to say yes and actually approach the camera and sit at her. Are you That's the moment that Emily should have known it's not gonna end up well. All right. Are you okay? We just know that question got automatically. We gotta skip that question, bro. Pay whatever that dono wall is, bro. Like at that moment, you just gotta do what you gotta do, right? So, are you dating Rage? Her initial reaction to this is, she's still trying to process that information because why would she be dating Rage, right? That's just not clocking to her in her head. Like, why is there a polar bear in Allington, right? So that's just not clocking to her in that very moment, right? Which is why she gets this reaction right here. And this reaction is pretty important, right? Because it's a face of disgust, it's a face of uncertainty, it's a face of confusion, just stating the facts. Actually, that's not even the facts. I'm probably interpreting them, but whatever. So there's probably some sort of uncertainty in her head going on, like, why would I be dating Rage, right? It's not that she immediately denies it like she does with, the Emjin allegations, but instead, in this very moment, she is questioned at Rakai at whatever the hell he just said. So you dating? Hey! What are you talking about? Where did that come from? So whenever people ask him, "Are you dating Agent?" Just stating the facts. Just stating the facts. Important reminder. We're just stating the facts. She doesn't have that moment. She doesn't have that moment of thought. Like, where does that thought come from? Interesting. We're just stating facts, factual information. And she immediately goes on, laughs nervously. I'm sorry. Obviously, Rakai, he classic. I'm sorry.
Ready? 3, 2, 1.
And the clip ends right there. So that's something very interesting. Emily starting at 5:15. Oh, okay. That's important to keep in mind. All right, let me see. All right. Okay, fire. Okay, tough. All right, tough. All right, I'm not gonna lie. What do we end it here? Do we continue off? I'm not gonna lie. I feel like that was enough. That was an hour of healing segments right there. I kind of wanna one more. Do we do one more? Yes or no? Do we do one more? Last one. I've been saying last one for the past. Bro, no, I can't. I genuinely can't. You got 30 minutes, last one. Oh my god, dude. No, I don't think I can, bro. That's crazy, bro. It's been an hour since. Nah, one more. Yo, I just know that people are gonna tell me to do one more after I do the one more. Nah, that's crazy. You know what? Enjoy your last 30 minutes of relaxation, and then we're gonna watch some Emjin. All right. Let me see who to raid though. All right, let me see who to raid. Who can I raid? All right, let's do Russell again. Let's raid Russell. Yes! Let's raid Russell! Yes! WGG's, W stream, WGG's, W big 5, big GG's in the chat. WGG's.